Welcome once again, wherever you are in the world watching us. This is the Fun Factory. It's time to let you know what's going down in our world of sports. Nigerian golfer. I've spoken to her. I see her passion. I can feel her zeal to excel with golf in Nigeria. Georgia Obo wants to compete in 20 tournaments. That's serious cooking right there. That's her on your screen. She says, look, I want to play a lot of golf before the Youth Olympic Games in Argentina next year. And she wants 20. The 16-year-old, yes, that's how young she is, became the youngest and first African female golfer to be invited to the LPGA. That's the Ladies Professional Golf Association, regarded as one of the most highly rated golfers in Africa. She's a Nigerian and she's just 16. Hello, information that you can use. This lady says, support me, give me all the support I need so we can go to the Youth Olympic Games and win medals for Nigeria. The Youth Olympic Games will take place in October, and I told you it will be in Argentina. Let's listen to Georgia, and I'll come back, we'll talk some more. Don't go anywhere.
Well, I'm preparing for the 3E Actuaries Open in Mongomo, Equatorial Guinea. From there, I'll begin preparations for the Youth Olympic Games next year. Well, I'm grateful for my family and my friends. Right now, I would appreciate any support I can get from anyone, whether it be corporate bodies or individuals. Somewhere around 12 to 20, but I plan on getting into the best competitions to play against the best players in preparation for the Youth Olympics.
So that's it, golf sensation Georgia Obo. I spoke to Obo after winning at the First Bank Open Championship that was done at the Ikoyi Club at the weekend. And look, she says she's turbocharged. She wants to do more for golf in Nigeria. And hey, she's pretty young. The only thing we can do for Georgia Obo is to give her more support. Her parents are pushing her, and she's giving her best. She can play some golf. Yeah, she can play some golf. She wants 20 tournaments. The Youth Olympic Games is next year, October, in Argentina. That's enough preparation for her right there. And it's a call on everyone, particularly with the Nigeria Golf Federation. Let's see ways we can support Georgia Obo so she can go out there and, who knows, smash another record for Nigeria. Let's get on with the show now. We're still staying at that grassroots level. Let's talk about the second edition of the School Cycling Challenge. It will take place tomorrow at the Unilag Sports Complex in Akoka, Lagos. About 10 secondary schools will feature in this year's event. The program is an initiative of the African Cycling Foundation. And what do they intend to do? They want to promote cycling at the grassroots level. It's so interesting. Young talents cycling to glory. And also, there are a lot of health benefits also. We spoke to the president of the African Cycling Foundation, Mr. Yemi Oshilaja, was on the morning show, and he says, look, we want to take cycling, not just in Nigeria, but Africa, to the next level. Let's listen to him right back. Don't go anywhere.
The goal is to do it all over the country. The goal is to get every secondary school age to go back on cycling. To go back to cycling. Apart from even just the sport of cycling, we have found that research has it that students who cycle to school do better than those who go in cars. For every program, you can't do more than like 10 schools. So each school is bringing about 12 participants. We have 12 categories, and they're going to be cycling at different, different times, and we're going to take time. We're going to find the fastest. We're going to do obstacle course. Because then that helps students to know how to handle their bikes.
So that's it. I actually had to show you the benefits of handling the bikes properly. So kids from 10 secondary schools will compete at the second edition of the School Cycling Challenge. Mr. Oshilaja opened us to the world of cycling. That has a lot of benefits. And I said there's a research. We're still looking into it. That kids that ride their bicycles to school, involved in cycling, they are more There was an English you used that they tend to do better in school than kids that go to class with buses or train. When they're cycling, they're building a total man. That's some of the benefits of cycling. But we'll monitor all that. We'll go down at the school cycling challenge. I trust Channels Television, your home for the news, and of course your sport-loving station will bring you everything that will go down at the second edition of the school cycling challenge. Let's get on with the show now. Time to find out what's going on at the Karate Championship in Abuja. But before we go on, let's welcome Alfred Okoligwe. Alfred, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
It's a pleasure.
I know. How did you do it?
Each time it rains in this part of town, somehow the roads were just. But we thank God we made it through. The persistent. At some point, I almost said. But you just knew that somehow we
you see, that's what
for the love of the game.
That's what the African Cycling Foundation is trying to do. If you had a bicycle now, you just come out and park your car and then you just
the streets of Abuja, Lagos.
But you could maneuver. You could maneuver with the cars and you're here in no time.
Austin, in Lagos, different kettle of fish together.
But it's good to have you around. Alfred Okoligwe is here with us, so let's have some fun talking sports. Now let's go to Abuja. That's where the Nigeria Karate Federation, they are organizing a national open championship. It started on November the 21st and will run till the 25th. The venue is the indoor sports hall of the Package B at the National Stadium. According to the committee, there will be individual kata male and female 50 kg, 55 kg, 61 kg, 68 plus 68, and Team Kumite. Alfred, we don't get to talk much about Taekwondo, but we love the fact that the national championship... Karate, oh my goodness. Karate, and it's good that the national championships are coming back gradually.
One of the benefits of having somebody who has the interest of the sport as president of the federation is what you have here. Silas Agara is the president of the federation. That's the Karate Federation of Nigeria. And we all know, if you follow sports, one-time commissioner for sports in Nasarawa State, that's now right. The deputy governor of Nasarawa State. And he has promised that there will be flow of competitions when it comes as regards karate. It's one of those. It's not one of those sports that you get to hear every day. They are doing something, and each time they come out like this to do things like this, they have to really be commended. And for karatekas around the country, this is an opportunity for you to just show what you have.
That's right.
And you never can tell where it will end.
That's right, very, very important. The former commissioner of sports in Nasarawa State, Alfred mentioned, also said that the Abuja National Open will bring together some of the best athletes who will compete for honors in their weight categories. And again, it went on to say that we're working towards staging a National Open that will discover more talents for Nigeria. And, of course, one of the campaign promises that he said to us when he was elected, I will bring tournaments, and we'll begin to see that.
And it's good that we have people in that kind of privileged position, as it were, who will use their good office to ensure that this kind of event, so because once you are into this sport and there are no championship for you to participate and really show what you can, it means doors will not be open for you for world championship, for grading and all of that. And so it is nice to see that this competition is open. And interestingly, the director of sports in the FCT, that is the chairperson of the LOC, that's a former board member of the Nigerian Football Federation, Mrs. Delichuko Onyedinma. And it's good to know that for karatekas across the country, around the country, you have a president that have promised that is going to roll out championships, roll out competition, and it's using the opportunity to appeal to well-meaning Nigerians who are privileged, who have the resources to ensure that, because whether you like it or not, these are sports people.
That's right.
Everybody cannot be a footballer or a basketballer that enjoys popular support out there, and so it's sports like this that people want to do, get into, and it's nice to see that this kind of thing is happening.
I like the fact that it's actually started, and over 200 karatekas are taking part in that one. Well, let's hope that the national championships will keep going. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Let's go on this quick break. When we come back, we'll continue our discussion on that FIFA ranking. Don't get angry about it. Right back. Stay.